Andrew was very informative. It was a great pleasure listening to him.
The morning session was good.
Really enjoyed them. Got a lot of information from them, which was good.
The morning speakers today were very informative on various trends in the Chinese markets and how foreign companies could better understand the domestic concerns and interests of the Chinese market and help facilitate overseas companies to enter the Chinese market and reach a wider Chinese audience through partnerships, through understanding, through education, through marketing services.
The piece that was probably most surprising and interesting was the data and showing where Chinese people were looking from and actually where they were looking for as well. It was interesting to see some of the demographics and especially from Juwai's perspective as well in relation to how it all fits together, the piece of the puzzle. I can relate that a lot.
A lot of the speakers shared a lot with us on how the Chinese buyer thinks, what's a typical mentality of a Chinese buyer, how do they act, and they gave us a couple of case studies as well to help us understand how the transaction goes through. The data that he's given was very useful, very insightful. It makes you even more excited on working on the Chinese market, definitely.
And it was good to have. I thought the speakers were very well informed and had the right data to kind of back up what they were saying rather than it being all anecdotal.
The networking session is obviously one of the chief attractions in that it helps in a very succinct way and kind of like a speed dating service, your ability to reach out to many distributing agents for your products into the Chinese market. It's the highlight of the day and it's very helpful in order to help establish your distribution model into the country.
Firstly, it was a great opportunity to have the ability to kind of speak to everyone at once. It was very useful to be able to speak to these people and we could see a huge amount of interest back, so the reception was fantastic and grateful to have the opportunity to test the concept on that many people at once.
I met some good people in the networking session. It was a last minute entry into the summit and I was pleasantly surprised with the agents.
There's so many people here. I felt bad because you only have so much limited time and you're having a great conversation with somebody and you see there's a couple of people behind who are listening and you don't want to lose them, whatnot, because there's just so many great agents here.
We had literally a line of people at our table at one point. It was great to kind of find out what the people representing these high net worth individuals thought about and what their customers would think about our product.
I've really enjoyed today. I've got a lot out of it. It's been amazing, just the network that we've been able to meet up with today.
Juwai has made it exceptionally easy for us to deal with people here, be it agents or contacts or anyone. We're looking forward to cooperating a lot more with Juwai and other partners here in China and hopefully opening up a desk by next year.
We found the event to be very useful in terms of gathering research and basically making some initial contacts on the ground.
It was a last minute decision to come. I'm really grateful that I did make the decision and I really feel we're going to grow a great network of people from the meeting today, which has been good.
And we know we can achieve a lot more with our cooperation with local channels such as Juwai.